Well, thank you, Ted, as always, for bringing us in live here on IWTV for New Texas Pro Wrestling Presents True Grit. Hello once again, fans. I'm the Professor Trent Gilbo. Alongside me, Dan Miller. And fans, a great card stacked up for you tonight. And we're going to kick things off with one half of the New Texas Pro World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, look at him!
Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Mr. Mundo. He is one half of the New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions. Triple Platinum, Danny King.
Triple Platinum Danny King coming off of a huge celebration this past Thursday at Texas Contender Series 52 as he welcomed back the returning Stephen Wolf from the UK, who we're going to see a little bit later on in his America re-debut after a hell of a tour in Rev Pro and some other promotions out there in beautiful Europe. And there was a big old celebration at TCS 52, isn't that right, John?
Yeah, there was a big welcome home party for Stephen Wolf. I was going to say there was even cake. Did you get any cake?
No, me and Cake, we have a long history.
Well, I had a moment to speak to Danny King because obviously, fans, if you notice, inconspicuous by his absence is the Dream Keeper, Casey Kareem, usually out here, the other half of the Dream Team, not here tonight. Danny said that he partied so hard he disappeared into the dream world after that welcoming home party for Stephen Wolf.
He was just looking for a little bit of inspiration. You know, we know Timur the Great is famous for his vision quest.
That's
maybe
true.
KC is going on his very own vision quest.
Well, maybe into the Nightosphere as the Dream Keeper. Maybe a whole nother Dream Keeper could reappear whenever he makes his presence known again.
Don't give any ideas. Speaking of not giving anybody ideas.
And his opponent, hailing from the Sky Temple, the Wind Dragon, Dustin Nguyen.
When was the last time we saw Dustin Nguyen, Trent? You tell him.
Well, it definitely wasn't this past Thursday in the very first ever Judgment Zone match. Dustin coming up on a losing effort against Isaac Morales. Oh, that resistance band, that rubber band utilized in this match. You know, at the last second, as Dustin was making his way around the ring, Isaac with the kata hajime applied, also hitting all four corners. Right before Dustin was able to get to the last one, he was stopped. His momentum was stopped by Ronan Reyes, of all people, as what we seemingly saw as the Beefy Boys.
What do you mean of all people? Ronan's quite beefy himself.
Well, there's no doubt on that.
And that triple patty beef pack that we have now, the alliance of Isaac Morales, Javi Montenegro, and I'm assuming Ronan Reyes. We haven't seen the three of them together since, but that only occurred 2 days ago at TCS 52.
And the last time we ended off air, all three of those individuals standing together, standing tall to end the night. One could only imagine if we might see all three of them here in Wharton, Texas tonight as our opening contest gets underway. Danny King and Dustin Nguyen locking up. Reverse hammerlock right there by King. As Dustin now trying to fight it off. You know, this is a first time in a long time, Dan, that Danny King has been in a singles competition here in New Texas Pro. You have to believe that might play a factor here in going into this match against Dustin, someone who we've seen many times. As you like to allude to, Dustin doesn't have many friends, and you say he doesn't have any at all. But the cardio conditioning of Danny King here to not have his partner there to tag out and then get his breath back underneath him is going to play a factor. There you see him getting tripped up right there by Dustin.
Well, let's not forget, Danny King is an all-star athlete. He is a champion. And I'm sure he could hold his own against the bum drag and Dustin Nguyen. And don't forget, he got Mr. Mundo out there for, some pep talks. as I'm sure he's doing right now. See? And let's not forget the history between Danny King and Dustin Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen and the Dream Team, they used to be best buds. And by the looks of things, the Dream Team has upgraded. They picked up Stephen Wolf. They picked up Mr. Mundo. And now Dustin Nguyen is on his back on the outside here in Wharton.
Now Mundo playing a factor, as you alluded to right there, providing the distraction long enough for Danny King to come from behind. Dustin didn't even see it and got a double axe handle, but he got a face-first throw right there into the post as Mr. Mundo now taking advantage as Danny King distracting the referee. The referee has no idea what is going on as Mundo now...
Well, Mundo Chiropractic is also a sponsor of this show.
No, it is not.
He's just trying to get some clients.
Freelancing, right?
Sure, why not?
Well, now a weakened Wind Dragon fighting a 2-on-1 battle, and Danny King, I guess he's, adding a little more comfort to the lower back there after the adjustment that Mundo gave to Dustin.
Well, Danny King setting up. Oh, Danny King setting up for a side suplex right now, putting the Wind Dragon down. King off the ropes. Big leg drop there on top of the Wind Dragon. Hook of the leg, cover, just a 2 count. And Dustin definitely feeling that chiropractic adjustment in his lower back right now. Trust me, I feel that every day in my life. That's no fun. So you can only assume Mundo was just trying to help the guy out.
Oh, give me a break. Danny King was getting in the face of Dustin right there. Dustin with a back elbow, trying to stop the momentum of King here. Trying to get back in this matchup as the fans here in Wharton, Texas, cheering on the Wind Dragon. There's a roll up and a cover. Only 2 for Dustin.
Get up, Danny. There you go. Arm caught. And then Dustin right now with a flurry of strikes onto Triple Platinum Danny King. Setting him up for the whip. Stopped.
Counter by King, shot to the face, stuns the Dragon. A backstabber right there in that damaged back now. This could be all for Dustin. Hook of the leg. Only 2, no. Well, Dustin writhing in pain. You can see it right there on your screen. All the damage that's been done. And that back, Dan, I mean, that back gives you stability, gives you strength. If you have pain in that lower back area, that is going to debilitate you to nearly do anything else physically with your body.
That's going to hurt those vicious kicks of Dustin Nguyen right now, as it looks like Danny King is setting up for a big Boston Crab.
This is going to be terrible for Dustin. Dustin, you got to believe he's feeling all the pain in the world. Referee right there on top of it, checking. I don't even know if Dustin's responding. Barely moving now.
You see, that's why Danny King, Triple Platinum, that's why he's a champion.
Well,
he could see the pain in Dustin Nguyen's back, and he goes and he isolates it, and he takes him out as Dustin scrambles to the corner.
Oh, and Mundo right there once again, getting some shots in on Dustin. The referee doesn't see it. The crowd here in Wharton absolutely livid. Mundo getting involved once again, getting away with it.
Danny King was telling the referee that Dustin quit, which I believe.
No, I believe differently. We've seen the heart of the Wind Dragon and his never die, never give up attitude. Unfortunately for him,
that's his detriment.
He's facing an uphill battle right now. Is Danny King in full control?
Locking up the Wind Dragon right now. Might be mic check time.
Dustin away right there. Dustin found a way out of it. However, here comes Danny. Leaping out of the way is Dustin. Oh, big belly-to-belly overhead suplex, send King flying.
How did he do that with that bad back?
Big line by Dustin, sends down King. Big leg lariat sending down the Dazzler.
And just those kicks from that leg that has a...
No!
Oh, man!
That huge tornado kick to the back of the head, that bladed foot.
Now you see that ankle wrapped up. That's where he had a plate installed. to do more damage on those kicks.
Well, Dustin suffered a huge leg injury just a few months ago. Required surgery, has a steel plate inserted there. Now looking to put King away with a fatal kill. Oh, missing right there. King's got him locked up. Oh, Dustin finding a way out, has him hooked, trying to go for that snapdragon. Danny King seeing it. Oh, now got a reverse DDT, drops him down.
Beautiful cover.
Could this be all right now? No, a kick out at 2 from Dustin. My goodness. That was oh so close for King, almost coming away with a victory here at True Grit.
Danny King is perturbed, as am I. That should have been it. Danny King telling Dustin to rise. Rise to meet his maker. Is the Wind Dragon hooked up? Danny King about to end it.
Oh, this time hooked and got him with a snapdragon.
Get up, Danny, oh no.
Dustin lining him up, measuring him, and Mundo getting up on the apron. Referee sees it this time, finally. And now Dustin sees Mundo face to face. Here comes King from behind. Rear waistlock rolling through, stacked up. Kick out at 2. Oh, right there, shoved him into Mundo. Mundo's out of the picture. There's King. Fatal kill. And Dustin puts away
The winner of this match, Dustin Nguyen.
Yet again, with the odds stacked against him, the Wind Dragon coming away with a victory here in our opening contest, much to the delight of the fans here in Wharton. Getting back on track.
Well, not to my delight, Trent.
Oh, we know you are no fan of the Wind Dragon.
Why wasn't the referee checking on Danny King when Danny King was asking for the referee to check in on him?
Well, Danny King
was just letting Dustin win, run roughshod on the whole ring.
Were you watching the same match I was? I mean, you had to be. You're sitting right next to me.
Sitting right next to you. I'm watching the same match.
All of the
you
times
just don't know what to look out for.
Oh, just like the referee. The referee didn't see all the other stuff.
Didn't look wrong.
What was
get
going
Isaac out
on
here. He'll referee.
No, geez. The last thing we need is Isaac in a referee shirt again.
Because he'd show up every other referee in the state? Is that why, Trent? Jeez Louise.